Wait, what if the thoughts running through your mind right now aren't truly yours? Every morning, you wake up believing you're in control, but hidden mental patterns are already shaping your mood, your confidence, your reactions, and even the story you tell yourself about who you are. Your brain is making silent decisions before you're even aware of them, and the most unsettling truth, you rarely notice the moment control slips away. But today changes that. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the invisible mind traps controlling your emotions, and one simple mental switch that can instantly reset your brain. We like to believe we're logical creatures, that every decision we make is thoughtful, rational, and fully under our control. But modern neuroscience reveals something surprising. Your brain doesn't wait for logic. It feels first and explains later. Before you consciously decide anything, your brain has already scanned past experiences, emotional memories, and hidden fears to predict how you should react. You don't actually choose your mood in the moment. Your brain predicts it based on old emotional data. Every embarrassment you remember, every rejection you experienced, every small insecurity you carry creates mental shortcuts designed to save energy. Psychologists call these mental loops automatic patterns that replay familiar emotional states. And here's the twist. Your brain prefers familiarity over happiness. If stress, self-doubt, or anxiety feel familiar, your mind will return to them again and again. Not because you want suffering, but because familiarity signals safety to the nervous system. So, when you suddenly feel low, unmotivated, or emotionally drained without a clear reason, it isn't weakness, it isn't failure. It's simply your brain running an old program written by your past, not your present reality. And once you understand that, you take the first real step toward control. Now, let's expose the invisible mind traps quietly controlling most people every single day. These traps don't look dangerous. That's exactly why they work. Trap number 1, the negative bias. Your brain was never designed to make you happy. It was designed to keep you alive. Thousands of years ago, survival depended on spotting threats instantly. Predators, danger, rejection from the tribe. So, evolution wired your brain to prioritize negative information. One criticism stays in your mind longer than 10 compliments. One mistake feels heavier than 10 successes. Even when life is stable, your brain keeps searching for problems to solve. That's why you replay awkward conversations at night. Why small worries grow louder in silence. And why peaceful moments often feel temporary. Your brain isn't sabotaging you, it's protecting you, using an ancient survival system in a modern world. Trap number 2, emotional prediction. Here's something powerful most people never realize. Your brain predicts emotions before events even happen. You imagine walking into a meeting and instantly think, "I'll mess this up." You see new opportunities and hear a quiet voice say, "This won't work." The moment that thought appears, your body reacts as if the outcome is already real. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tense, your energy drops. Confidence fades before action even begins. Nothing has actually happened. No failure occurred. No judgment was made. Your brain simply simulated a future threat, and your body believed it, not reality. Just prediction disguised as truth. Trap number 3, autopilot thinking. Here's the most shocking one. Nearly 90% of your daily thoughts are repeated patterns from yesterday. Same worries, same doubts, same internal conversations. You think you're responding to life in real time, but most of the time, you're running mental autopilot. Old beliefs replay automatically. Old fears resurface without invitation. You're not creating new thoughts, you're reliving old emotional scripts. And until you interrupt those scripts, your past keeps quietly controlling your present. Here's the truth most people never hear. You were never meant to control your emotions. Emotions are automatic signals, fast, instinctive reactions created by your brain to protect you. They appear before logic, before reasoning, before conscious choice. Fear, anxiety, sadness, excitement, they arrive on their own, and fighting them directly often makes them stronger. But here's where real power begins. You may not control the emotion, but you do control the interruption, because emotions depend on momentum. They grow when attention feeds them. They strengthen when thoughts repeat them. But the moment you interrupt the pattern, even for a few seconds, the emotional cycle loses energy. Break the momentum, and the feeling starts to fade. You don't win by suppressing emotions. You win by changing the direction of your brain's attention. That small interruption becomes the doorway back to control. Now, let's talk about the reset most people never learn. Not motivation, not positive thinking, a real neurological interrupt. These techniques are used in therapy rooms, military stress training, and elite performance coaching because they work fast. Reset 1. The awareness shift. Right now, pause for a moment. Look around you. Name 3 things you can see. Notice 2 things you can physically touch. Focus on 1 sound you can hear. Simple, but powerful. Anxiety pulls your brain into imagined futures and past memories. This exercise forces your attention back into the present moment. You move from survival mode, where your brain searches for danger, into observation mode, where your nervous system feels safe again. And when the brain senses safety, calm begins almost instantly. Reset 2. The fake smile. Hack. This one sounds strange, but science supports it. Force a small smile, even if it feels fake. Your facial muscles send feedback signals directly to your brain saying, something positive is happening. Your brain responds by releasing dopamine and serotonin, chemicals linked to relief and emotional balance. You didn't wait for happiness to arrive. You triggered it yourself. Sometimes the body leads, and the mind follows. Reset 3. Name the emotion. Now try something even simpler. Say the emotion out loud. I feel anxious. I feel overwhelmed. I feel sad. Research shows that labeling emotions reduces activity in the brain's fear center. The feeling stops controlling you. Instead of drowning inside the emotion, you step back and observe it. You realize something powerful. You are not your emotion. You are the awareness experiencing it. And that small shift is where emotional freedom begins. Your brain is constantly searching for certainty. When emotions remain unnamed, unchecked, and unexplored, the brain interprets them as unresolved threats. And unresolved threats grow louder. Stress intensifies. Overthinking accelerates. Emotions feel overwhelming. But the moment you interrupt the pattern, you send a powerful signal to your nervous system. I am safe. Safety changes everything. Your breathing slows. Your thoughts become clearer. Your body releases tension. Clarity returns, energy returns, control returns. Not because your problem suddenly disappeared, but because your brain shifted out of survival mode and back into balance. Change the brain state, and your entire experience of reality begins to change. So the next time you feel low, lost, or mentally overwhelmed, don't wait for motivation to rescue you. Don't wait for life to suddenly become perfect. Remember this simple truth. You don't need a massive transformation to feel better. You only need a small interruption, a moment of awareness, a conscious reset. Because you were never broken, nothing inside you needed fixing. Your brain was simply stuck in an old pattern. And now you understand something powerful. Control isn't about forcing emotions away. It's about guiding your mind back to balance. And today, you learned how to take that control back.